Welcome to Begin, Build, Blossom, your business journey with Clarita, the podcast where we will discuss valuable insights, resources, and motivation to fuel your entrepreneurial spirit. Let's build a supportive community together. Subscribe now to Begin, Build, Blossom, and let's embark on your business journey. Let's pause for a moment to hear from our sponsors. You've built a name for yourself through hard work and dedication, but does managing the business side feel like a distraction from your true passion? Are you dealing with unmanaged finances? CME Accounting LLC is here to help. We specialize in organizing your financial records, allowing you to focus on what you do best. With organized books, you'll have more time for what inspires you, whether that's expanding your influence, building relationships, or simply enjoying life. Don't let unmanaged finances hold you back. Reach out to CME Accounting LLC today and let us help you thrive. Visit our website www.cmeaccountingllc.com or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com. All right, let's jump back into our conversation. Welcome to another episode of our podcast, Begin, Build, Blossom, your business journey. And you have met Angela St. Dennis, our co-host from our prior episode. She will be continuing to co-host. So thank you so much, Angela, for joining us. And we have with us Master J, and Angela will be introducing our special guest.
Thank you, Clarita. Thank you so much for including me in this podcast. In this episode, we are thrilled to introduce Mr. Jeremias Albertie, also known as Chef Master J. He is the founder of Master J Foods based in Southeast London. But of course, he's a son of the soil, a son of St. Lucia. Master J Foods is a catering company dedicated to delivering high-quality food service for every occasion, whether it be large or small, from private to public. Dinners, parties, christenings, funeral, you name it, Master J Food can cater for it. Beyond catering, Master J Foods also produces a line of signature products. These include Master J Green Seasoning, Master J Marvelous Mayo, Master J Spicy Ketchup, Master J Hot Pepper Sauce, Master J One Island Salad Dressing, Master J's Rum Punch. And who doesn't like a rum punch? Master J Christmas Fruitcake. This fruitcake is not only available in London, but you can order it to be delivered anywhere in the world. So get ready as we dive in to learn more about Jeremias Albertie, the chef behind Master J Foods, his journey, and the heart he puts into his flavors. What makes his business a true standout? Clarita, over to you.
Thank you so much, Angela. And you mentioned that fruit cake. I have certainly ordered the fruit cake all the way from the UK, and I definitely enjoyed. And it's the Christmas season again, so get your orders in.
Yes, of course, of course.
Yes. So I met Master J in St. Lucia. It was actually a bus ride down from the north of the island to the south of the island. I happened to sit next to this gentleman at the front of the vehicle, and it was Master J, and we got to talking, and we've been talking ever since. What about you, Angela? How do you know Master J?
Well, I have no doubt that bus ride must have been a long conversation, and Jerry, being the chatter as well, didn't mind. So Jerry and I know each other from the youth movement in St. Lucia. That is activities with the National Youth Council and all those sort of community-based organizations. And I think when I saw you mentioned this, Jerry, and I'm wondering who you're talking about. And then I met up with Jerry sometime, and I don't think the connection came together until I actually saw the two of you together. And then here we are today, now in different parts of the world, reconnected.
Yes, yes. And official welcome to you, Master J. You hear us referring to him as Jerry because that's how we call him during our day to day. But today he is Master J. So welcome to you.
Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure. I feel quite honored to be chatting with you guys once again. I do look forward to this conversation, and let's see how we, as friends, can move forward.
Yes, yes. It's a lovely conversation amongst friends. So we're going to get started with a segment we call rapid fire. The issue with that is sometimes it's not always so rapid, but we make it work. All right. So let's get started with two words. One word that describes you as a child and one word that describes you now.
I think I was quite naughty, to be honest. I didn't want to come out with that, to be honest. And describing me now is I'm thinking forward.
Nice. Okay. So at this point, Angela, is there one thing you'd like to ask Jerry?
So, Jerry, he spoke about forward. It's an unusual word to describe yourself. Why did you select that word?
It's because of the journey that I'm at the moment. And for me right now, it's no point of looking back. It's always looking forward, looking to new ventures, new avenues, new things to do with where we are at this point in time.
I love that.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times we focus so much on the past that we forget where we're going to. So it now makes sense in what you were saying. And so we're delving into the begin.
Yes. So in this segment, we like to start off by finding out at what point did you know that you were going to be an entrepreneur? Is it something that you always wanted to do?
I think from a young boy growing up, I always wanted to be a chef. You know, I remember growing up as a young boy, I was always cooking from the age of 5, 6. I was cooking, and you know, it was funny. You know, back in the islands, when your parents were cooking chicken back, they would take off the fatty bits, and that was what I used to have to learn to cook with. And funny enough, a lot of persons, even the elders around me at the time, were always lining up to sample what my chicken skin tastes like. So, you know, it was something that has always been with me. Becoming an adult, I kept on that journey of certifying myself as a chef.
Nice. And what did you do before actually focusing on being a chef? You know, from being a child where you like cooking to now actually being a chef. What happened in between in terms of like other careers that you probably looked into?
The truth is, I probably should have said that Master J is a father. I'm a father. I'm a St. Lucian. I'm a husband. Everything else falls in line. And I think let me just take a little time to explain the lineup of where I'm at in life, because my children comes first in any and everything that I do at this point in time. Please note that I said I am a St. Lucian. After I am a father, I'm a St. Lucian. I will always be a son of St. Lucia, meaning a son of my mom, and a son of the island of St. Lucia. And then I happen to be hopefully a wonderful husband to my wife.
Okay. All right. So in terms of career, were you always a chef or did you do anything else other than being a chef?
I have been a chef for nearly 30 something years, with a very short break of at one time I did work with Ministry of Education in St. Lucia, but that was about 2 3 years. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. But the chefing will always called me back to it. There have not been anything exciting me as being a chef.
Okay. Just to follow up on those questions, you're now the chef. Something along the way, I mean, as a child, you love cooking, love preparing meals. Along that way, you would have been working for various entities. Was it from the beginning that you wanted to have your own stuff, or did it spur from, okay, I'm working for someone, but there are other things I want to do that there are limitations?
Well, to be honest with you, in my family line, My grandmother has always been someone who has always worked for herself. And I think a lot of my cooking trade is from her. She was one of those ladies who knew how to cook, and she was very good at it. Also had an aunt who was involved in the restaurant business, which sort of rub off on me also. So yes. So the journey of me wanting to branch off on my own has always been something in the forefront of my mind.
So how long has Master J Food been around? Where did it all start? Did it start from you just doing small catering? Did it start from the products? How did you begin that process?
Okay, Master J, to be honest, we started with a small event where I catered for a funeral, and in fact, it was my uncle's funeral that I catered for in London. And right after that, I thought, why not invest in a few pots and in a few chafing dishes of your own? And and from then the word of mouth has gone around that this guy can cook.
All right. So, yes, sorry to hear about the death of your uncle. I'm glad that you were able to see
The bright side.
Yes, you're able to continue and actually see that, okay, I can get into cooking. I'm just wondering, when you decided that's what you were going to do, what steps did you take? I know you mentioned that you invested, you bought some equipment that you would need. What other steps did you take?
Well, the truth is, my business over the years, we've just, kept on going, doing various events. And it was only before COVID I decided to actually register my business and, becoming a full business. So we are properly registered business. If you can see behind me, there is a green thing behind me, which is a food hygiene certificate from the council, from the Bromley Council, which is a 5-star rating that I have for my business. I have, so yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah. And where did the name come from, Master J?
Actually, to be honest with you, Master J is actually my domino name. And I came from St. Lucia with that name, and I thought it is only fitting that I carry on with whatever I'm doing with the Master J.
All right, Master Chef, Master J.
So you continue your brand, essentially, build upon that reputation that existed.
Yeah. So, Angela, why don't you take us over to the building segment?
Okay. So we've started with begin and now we're building. So it means that you've solidified. I believe one of your build components is the fact you've registered the business. But how do you decide now, okay, those few chafing dishes, those few pots, they're not enough. I need more. How did you decide, okay, I'll buy 10 more, I'll buy 40 more, or that kind of approach to build up the business?
It is a slow process. It's a slow process. It's something that always look where you at, always assess where you at in life, and you take small steps to get to where you want to be. And this is certainly what I've been doing, taking very small steps to where I want to be in life.
Oh, that sounds really good. So slow and steady, you would say.
Yeah.
In terms of your catering, what is the biggest event you would say you've ever catered for?
I've done quite a few big events for the St. Lucia High Commission in London. I've done a few for the Tourist Board. I've done quite a few hosting of Jeune Creole in London. As I said, and a lot of birthday parties, funerals, catering for 300 odd persons for funerals. So yeah.
Okay, Chef Master J, thank you so much for sharing with us about your client base. We just want to continue this section on building. And in business, there are a number of things that you do as a business person to grow your business. And one of those is networking. Tell us a little bit about networking for you. How does that work? What does that look like for you?
Networking with the solution community out here has been one of my biggest pillar of strength, to be honest. I think every St. Lucian who knows when I'm cooking, they're coming very happy because they know what to expect from me. So the networking among solutions, and even if I receive people throughout the Caribbean, has been, very, very, very good. I have a very good networking system with persons, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, you'd say a lot of your business has come from word of mouth.
Yes, certainly. I do very little advertising. I do sometimes Facebook posting and Instagram posting, and basically that's it really. I have no more advertising doing than this.
Oh, wow. So it means that your word of mouth and your food must be really good, that everyone is talking about it and you don't have a big advertising budget.
Not at all. No.
Okay. So in order to deliver food of such high quality, to deliver food for high numbers, you must have a team. Tell us a little bit about that. Who do they consist of? How do you build that team? Is it how do we say bounce and draw, for want of a better word?
Yeah. Yes, I do have quite a good team, a good group of persons working with me when I need them. I know how to tap into them. But as I must say, in all what I do, Master J's stamp is in all of his cooking. So I take full responsibility for all what that comes out of my kitchen. So sometimes you'll probably see Master J cooking on his own for 200 persons, and his helpers are out there just serving food. But this is the nature of me. I like persons to know. I like to know whatever I'm sending out there is of the best quality, and the best quality is only, I think, sometimes only when I put my stamp on it.
Okay. I think that's good. But what I would want to ask is, what is your, for want of a better word, succession plan? What if Master J is not able to cook like that anymore? Who's there to carry on that kind of legacy in your building?
Okay, to that. Okay, I have there are two persons that are very dear to me, that I have been training, showing them my different cooking techniques, recipes. Also, in the process of putting a lot of my recipes on paper, and so so there is continuity when the good Lord should call me home at some point.
Okay, all right, fantastic. It's good. It's always great to hear when business people have that kind of plan in place, because far too often, as a creative, for want of a better word, we forget that component. Now, in terms of business, you've been in business for a little while, you've registered your business. What would you say is a bold move since registering your business that you've made?
Tell you the truth, there is a bold move that will be coming.
Okay.
That we will discuss a bit later in the program.
Okay. All right, good. We're looking forward with great anticipation to hear about this. One of the things I believe we neglected to talk about is your line of products. Tell us about those products.
Well, those products are really a labor of love, I call them. It is soul food from my heart. The green seasoning, which is my flagship product.
Yeah, and I bought that seasoning. It's always in high demand.
That green seasoning, yeah, which is a wonderful thing to have in your kitchen. And the rest of the products, the Master J's marvelous Mayo, the spicy ketchup, the pepper sauce, the One Island simply which is my version of Thousand Island dressing. And this one in particular, the One Island that you see in particular has two very special ingredients in there. So there is the shadow benny in there, and there is the goji cane in there, which is the bird leaf thyme, which is really, differentiate the islands from whatever island wherever else you're from in the world. So this is why I call it One Island Septicity. And it is really a wonderful, wonderful product. Also, the rum punch, my rum punch is a big seller. As Clarita, both you have alluded to my fruitcakes. Everybody at Christmas is looking for Master J's fruitcake for Christmas.
Okay, all right. So, listeners, we will be telling you how you can get your fruitcake. Not only at Christmas time, but Christmas is coming up, so we'll tell you how it later on in the show. So we've come to the sort of end. I mean, we can always come back of that build segment. So I'll hand over to Clarita to take us to the blossom.
Let's pause for a moment to hear from our sponsors. You've built a name for yourself through hard work and dedication, but does managing the business side feel like a distraction from your true passion? Are you dealing with unmanaged finances? CME Accounting LLC is here to help. We specialize in organizing your financial records, allowing you to focus on what you do best. With organized books, you'll have more time for what inspires you. Whether that's expanding your influence, building relationships, or simply enjoying life. Don't let unmanaged finances hold you back. Reach out to CME Accounting LLC today and let us help you thrive. Visit our website www.cmeaccountingllc.com or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com. All right, let's jump back into our conversation. Yes, thank you so much. So now we're going to talk about blossoming. But before we even do that, I just want to say that my family and I had Master J over for our family reunion, and we enjoyed all of his amazing cooking. We met some of the team members that he brought with him, and they still talk about his service up to this day. So he's not only in demand in the UK, when he's in St. Lucia, where we were at the time, on vacation, he still made time to come cook for my family and I. And they still talk about, let me see, I'm trying to remember some of the favorites. I know the chicken, there's a there was something in a spoon, some kind of
The
fig salad
in canapé. And I think
Yes.
I think one of the surprise thing that I did was the bread football that everybody enjoyed.
Yes, indeed. And the presentation, impeccable. Oh my gosh, I could not believe that was my little family reunion with such 5-star service and 5-star food. Yes. Can you imagine? I'm like, okay. How would I put that? I think my family saw me in a new light. She got a top chef to come serve us. So, so thanks for that. We really enjoyed that. So now let's continue with the blossom segment. So can you tell us what success means to you?
All right. Something very, very, very bold is about to happen. Actually, leaving the UK very soon, heading back to St. Lucia to start up a restaurant in St. Lucia. So I'm quite excited about that. I think it is really my dream coming true. And I'm hoping that it's just the first of many restaurants in St. Lucia. I am not thinking very, very small. I'm thinking very big in terms of what I can achieve in St. Lucia. So I'm hoping that I can be a version of KFC, a local version of KFC in St. Lucia.
Wow, that is bold.
Well, congratulations. So I did guess that it was a restaurant somewhere. That's what I thought it was. I just didn't put a location. I didn't think it to be in St. Lucia, but I figured it's a restaurant.
Wow. So tell us about it being in St. Lucia. Why St. Lucia, not the UK?
Well, you really can't divide me. You can't divide me from St. Lucia. And I mean, my present in the UK will always be. I will always be the coming back to the UK and while I'm in the UK, I'm certain that persons will want my services. So I will be in a position to do that. But to be able to go out to St. Lucia to fulfill the dream of one owning a restaurant and two helping St. Lucia with its tourism product. It's one of the things that I've worked for all my life. So yeah, I'm quite pleased.
But it's funny. I could recall, Jerry, many years ago, maybe more than 15 years ago, when we ended up on a bus. I haven't seen Jerry in ages, and we happened to be on a bus to Grosile, was it? I think it was Grosile. You had come to visit St. Lucia, and he had expressed about wanting to open a restaurant and so on. And it's just amazing. I don't like to use that word. I find the word just being misused amazing, but it's interesting and really delightful to hear of that becoming a reality for you, because it was always a dream. And so it's good that on Begin Build Blossom that you reveal such bold moves.
Yes, and I'm so proud of you, Master J. Oh my gosh, I am so proud of you. I'm very happy for you. And for some reason, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I feel like there will be a TV show in there too. Jerry starting up in, Master J starting up in St. Lucia again and, building this amazing. It sounds like, since you mentioned KFC, I'm thinking franchise, but I'm thinking a healthier version, local food.
It certainly would be fried chicken. I was just using the KFC franchise model as what I'm looking at, and there is there is no reason why I should be in Castries only. There is no reason why I could not be all over St. Lucia like KFC is all over St. Lucia.
Right. So I can certainly see there will be a lot of growth. I mean, that is so bold. Yes. So I know we will have you on again to hear about how you get started back home, how you continue to grow, and maybe even how you continue to have a presence in the UK when it comes to your business. So I'm sure it's quite a lot of transitioning for you. I'm sure you're figuring it out. So we look forward to having you on again to talk about it some more with us. And now I have more reasons to visit St. Lucia more often, huh? To taste that food, right?
Literally.
Right. But I can't end without saying, oh my goodness, looks like I need to plan that trip to London a lot sooner than I thought, because I always envisioned that my trip to London will include me eating in one of your kitchens. So looks like I need to really work on that plan. I need to get Master J's food in London and St. Lucia.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, for sure. All right. So great. So now we move on to the closeout section. After such amazing news, I'll pass it on to Angela.
Okay, so now we've gone through those various sections. So we want to hear a little bit of your pearls of wisdom, for want of a better word. What is some of the advice? We will enumerate it to make it easier. So 2 pearls of wisdom you can share with other persons, whether they be young, whether they be old, or they're in between. I would like to get into catering, get into cooking, becoming a chef.
First, I would say getting involved in what you enjoy doing. If there is not a love for it, don't even venture into it.
Mm-hmm.
Slow steps. Remain consistent. I think these are three things that I can live with personally.
Okay. All right. Well, we can't have good without the bad. So what are 2 challenges that people can expect to face but overcome?
Oh, there are months that business can be very slow. So you have to be patient. You also do in life get you do have some bad client. So you also, it's a patient game.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. I'm sure I've definitely really listened to what you said, and I'm going to apply that even to my business, even though it's different from catering. I think it applies to all businesses. And one of the things we do with the podcast is to encourage community. And one of the ways we do that is encouraging guests and listeners to connect. So is that something you'd be interested in, connecting with a listener who reaches out to you?
Oh, certainly. And as I've said in life, that knowledge is to be passed on. It's, you know, it's pointless you're dying with the knowledge that you have. So I'm very much open to the new chef who wants to have a chat with me, who wants to even to show a few of my techniques too. I'm very open to that, you know. So if there is a young chef out there who is looking for a mentor, I am certainly someone you can look at too.
Okay, wow. Thank you so much. I really hope that those listening take advantage of that and reach out to you. And what are some of the ways that people can reach you?
I have the Facebook and Instagram page, which is Jeremias Albertie. And on Instagram, if you type Master J Foods, it will take you to my page also. And you can also reach me on WhatsApp or telephone on 07494 850195.
Okay, and for those outside of the UK, it's +44. Take out the zero.
That's right.
All right. As we come to an end, Angela, is there anything you want to add? Also, Jerry, welcome to add anything that we may have missed. Starting with you, Angela.
Oh, well, I just think it was really great as friends that we could have this conversation about business. And it's super awesome to see Jerry progress and look forward to seeing him blossom in St. Lucia.
Jerry, Master J, anything you'd like to add as we close out?
Yeah, so certainly what we can do is to give a little bit more information on where is the location, where my location will be in St. Lucia. I will certainly be in Castries. There is a new box park which the government is opening. And we are supposed to be, the grand opening is likely to be sometime in early December. So, you know, so if you happen to be in St. Lucia and you just do have, look us up at the box park in Castries.
Okay. If we're in St. Lucia, we'll definitely do that.
Yes, and even those of us who are not in St. Lucia will be more than happy to share the information so those there can get an opportunity to visit. And who knows, some of us might visit just for the opening.
I know, right? Who knows? Yeah, I know.
Any reason to visit St. Lucia?
That is an amazing reason.
So, Jerry, so what happens to the fruitcake now that you're going to be in St. Lucia? How will people get their fruitcake?
Oh, well, I was getting ahead of baking my fruitcakes for the year because I am actually traveling to St. Lucia on the 19th of November. And I need to have all my fruitcakes ready, packaged, and ready to go, you know, for my clients.
Okay, so everybody needs to go ahead and start ordering your fruitcake. So if you like, we will probably we may have another segment with Jerry. You may need to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see that, to learn all the details. As of right now, though, we would like to close out, and we just want to say very big thank you to Master J and our co-host, Angela. I can't wait to host more shows with you. I really enjoy being on here with you. So thank you so much for making the time. All right. See you all soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Begin, Build, Blossom, Your Business Journey, a CME Accounting LLC podcast. Please subscribe and be on the lookout for our next episode. If you'd like to share any feedback with us, please email us at podcast@cmeaccountingllc.com.